China just released what they're calling the most powerful AI video generator ever, and it already has over 22 million users. Meanwhile, ByteDance is quietly developing AI powered smart glasses to compete with Meta. Their new lip sync technology is so lifelike that it's actually kind of unsettling. AI is changing everything: how we film, how we dress, and even how we present ourselves. We really need to talk about Kuaishou. If you're not familiar with it, Kuaishou is one of China's biggest short video platforms. You might think of it as the main competitor to ByteDance TikTok in China. They've been hard at work developing their own AI technology, and they recently just launched Kling AI 2, their largest and improved video generation model. Kuaishou is calling it the most powerful tool in the world. Bold statement for sure. But here's the catch, they're not just making empty claims. According to Kuaishou's senior vice president Gao Kun, Kling AI has already attracted over 22 million users globally. Together, these users have created more than 168 million video clips and a staggering 344 million images. And let me tell you, those numbers are impressive. It's no surprise they're calling this tool the most powerful one available. Kling AI 2 has upgrades across the board: better instruction following, improved prompt understanding, high quality images, smoother character movements, and a more realistic look overall. One major strength is how impactful the final video content turns out to be, which is really important when you're trying to grab attention in a fast-paced world of short videos. According to Artificial Analysis, a third-party service that evaluates and ranks models, the earlier version of Kling was already a top performer in turning images into videos. It also ranked second, just behind Google's DeepMind's V2 for converting text into videos. So this new upgrade is essentially building on that already strong base, and the results so far suggest Kuaishou is pulling even further ahead of the competition. When it comes to competition, you can't discuss Chinese AI without bringing up ByteDance, Alibaba, Tencent, and several specialized startups like Zaifu AI and Shenzhou Tech. These companies are all pushing hard to develop newer and more impressive AI models and features because the market is incredibly fast-paced and cutthroat. As Gao explains, this kind of environment pushes everyone to keep innovating or risk falling behind to the next big competitor. For example, ByteDance has its own products, Alibaba is working on something in their labs, and Tencent has been ramping up its AI research. Even smaller companies like Zaifu AI is making progress. Zaifu is even considering an IPO this year after seeing successes like DeepSeek. Kuaishou just announced the next G project, which will provide funding, technology, and promotional support to artists. The goal is to help creators produce film quality content, likely using advanced tools like Kling AI 2 or other cutting edge technologies they're planning to roll out. I have to say, this is an exciting time to be in content creation. You've got these big names actively encouraging the little guy to get out there, experiment, create, and really push the boundaries of AI driven video. The business model for these AI video tools is quite fascinating. Rather than offering everything for free, many of them use a freemium approach. This means that you can access basic features at no cost. But if you want a higher resolution, quicker processing, or more advanced editing options, you'll need to pay for a premium subscription. That's what many Chinese chatbots did, and it makes sense for video as well. Everyone loves free stuff. But if you're a professional creator, you'd likely want to access advanced tools, and you probably won't mind paying for them if they help you stand out of the crowd on social platforms. In the end, it's a win-win situation for both the company and the user. While Kuaishou has been busy showing off Kling AI 2, let's shift our focus to ByteDance for a moment. The word is they've been developing their own AI-powered smart glasses. It seems like ByteDance is stepping up the game in its wearable market, aiming to compete with Meta's offering like Ray-Ban smart glasses. Sources say ByteDance is working with suppliers to find a way to capture good quality video and images on their smart glasses without draining the battery. This has always been one of the biggest challenges with wearable tech. As soon as you start using advanced AI features or start recording high quality videos, the device starts gobbling up the power. ByteDance kicked off this project in the past year or so, and they were already deep into planning specs, features and pricing. They were also behind that collaboration with Qualcomm at WMC25 for the next gen VR headset. Some saw that move as a sign that ByteDance is looking to expand beyond the short-form videos on phones. We can't overlook the fact that ByteDance acquired Pico back in 2021, which really boosted their capabilities in VR manufacturing. It seems like ByteDance is creating a full ecosystem of hardware, ranging from VR headsets to possible AI glasses, positioning themselves to compete with Meta in the wearable and extending reality market. If they manage to deliver something impressive in terms of design or battery, it could be a game changer, especially since Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses haven't really taken off yet and are still trying to become mainstream. Now let's talk about another exciting ByteDance project that has been gaining attention, Omni Human One. It has an advanced lip sync tool. I'm sure many of you are probably thinking, okay, we already have a lip sync tool available, so what's different about this one? The standout feature is how incredibly realistic the lip sync gets, and all you need is one reference image. You just take a single photo of someone, upload it, and voila! The AI creates a video where the lip movements match the audio almost perfectly. It works with text to speech or even lets you upload your own audio files. That's a big deal for creators who want to make everything from funny sketches to serious voiceover without having to film a bunch of real footage. What makes Omni Human One stand out is how good it is at handling close-up shots and even singing scenes. Things that are usually really hard for AI to mimic in a convincing way. Other lip sync tools might struggle when the camera zooms in close to someone's mouth, or they can't handle the challenges of musical performance. But according to ByteDance, Omni Human One raises the bar in the industry, particularly for this kind of content. It's not completely perfect though. It seems to work best with static backgrounds. So if you're looking for dynamic scene changes or multiple characters moving around, it might not be the best tool for you. But for close-up shots like taking heads or singing performance, it's really quite impressive. As the lip sync AI space becomes more competitive, we have seen other key players like Hedra and Kling AI enter the market with their own solutions. Hedra stands out for its strong performance in scene prompting and dynamic movements, areas where Omni Human One currently falls a bit short. Hedra is great at directing scenes with characters moving around or doing specific tasks. However, when it comes to side profiles and singing, Omni Human One does a better job, so it's a trade-off between the two. Then there's Kling AI, which seems to specialize in creating really dynamic backgrounds. However, it doesn't do as well with lip sync accuracy. So if you're looking for a tool that makes your background stand out or offer cool transitions, Kling AI could be your best bet. Just keep in mind that the mouth movements might not match audio as realistically. Basically, AI tools are getting really good at creating videos and matching lip movements to audio. But they still have challenges, like animating scenes with multiple characters who are walking around or making a lot of gestures. Omni Human One, made by ByteDance, does an amazing job with close-ups, even when characters are singing. However, it has a harder time when people move around a lot. And it's not alone in this phrase. Other companies like Kuaishou, OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Alibaba, Tencent, and many startups are all competing fearlessly to outdo one another. ByteDance is reportedly working on AI-powered smart glasses to compete with Meta's Ray-Bans. At the same time, Kuaishou Kling AI 2 claims to be the most powerful AI out there, with millions of users already on board. On top of that, smaller companies like Norwal, which are backed by Tencent, and the AI unicorn Zaifu are also generating a lot of excitement in the industry. It's a lot like the early days of internet, when everything was changing super fast. So here's the question. How long will it be until most of the videos we watch are completely made by AI, or until we are wearing smart glasses instead of carrying cell phones?